as we await the officials here to get you on the tip. As we now are set for the UMWA tip-off. And it is controlled by Wendover. Wendover with the ball first, trying to get down low. We'll get the post shot to drop in for Phoenix Dubois. The first points of the game go to the Wildcats. Now Whitehorse looks to answer with Heidi Clark. Now handing off over to Benali. Benali drives to the right block, needs some help. Finds it by way of Hannah Clark. Mid-range jumper up and in. And just like that, we're tied up at 2. Is now Wendover looking for the answers. We're tied up at 2, about a minute into this first quarter. Nearly turned over trying to get the ball back down to Dubois. Wendover recovers, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats, and they'll give it over to Whitehorse.
That first basket by Whitehorse is by number 11, Hannah Clark.
Now Whitehorse looking for their first lead of the game. And get a nice backdoor cut for the nice layup for Lamaya Benali. Wildcats now swinging around, get the ball down to Dubois, left block. Out to the top of the key 3, off the side iron there from Alvarez. And the Raiders look to run. Pull-up jumper up and in for Heidi Clark. Now 3 different Raiders have scored the 6 points here in the first couple minutes.
You know, that's a tough shot, just popping up off the dribble like that on a fast break. Great basket.
Wendover now swinging around the perimeter. Trying to break this zone defense from the Raiders. Now trapped down on the block and throwing the ball away for the turnover was Hicks.
And Hannah Clark with that steal off that errant pass.
Raiders waste no time getting the ball down on the block. Another nice backdoor cut there. Heidi Clark back-to-back buckets.
4 points here in the first quarter for Heidi Clark.
It's an early 8-2 lead and an 8-0 run for Whitehorse. Now Wendover, another turnover, trying to get the ball down on the block. Raiders looking to run again. Heidi Clark, left corner, drives baseline. Offensive rebound off the putback, though, comes in to Kiara Martin. It goes out of bounds. Whitehorse will hold on to the possession. Whitehorse comes into this one on a 6-game win streak. Haven't lost since the end of January when they traveled to San Juan. Wendover on the other side coming in on a streak of their own. They've won 4 of their last 5 to close out the regular season. The inbound is thrown out of bounds. No one touched it, so Wendover forces the turnover and will get the ball back, trailing by 6.
Great pressure defense there on that inbound play.
As now Wildcats, the 3-pointers no good off the front iron. As they get the offensive rebound, left-handed hook shot through the driving lane, up and in for Natalie Alvarez, her first bucket of the game.
What a tough shot, shooting back across your body like that.
Speaking of tough shots, we get our first Bryce Canyon City 3-pointer from Heidi Clark. Now 7 points in the first quarter for Clark. And on the other end, a block from Hannah Clark on the 3-point attempt. Looking to run now for Whitehorse, and a double dribble. And as Wendover makes the first substitution, Alicia Hernandez checks in. Phoenix Dubois heads to the bench for the Wildcats.
Coach Alvarez frustrated with his Lady Wildcats on that last play, wanting to be able to take advantage of that turnover.
Trying to get it down on the block, but another steal from Martin, and she slows it down for Whitehorse. The 11-4 lead about halfway through this first quarter, and a foul on the drive. Will be the second foul against Wendover here in the second quarter.
Martin did a good job on that drive, changing the speed. You don't need to be the quickest, but if you can change your speed quicker than somebody else, you get good looks at the basket.
The inbound is turned over. Wendover with it, looking to run with Millie Hicks. Hicks kicks out for the deep two-pointer, in and out from Bateman. Whitehorse now looking to run their own. Up court, Heidi Clark unable to control the pass and save it, so it'll go out of bounds. Wendover forces yet another turnover. Okay, let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Nathan Thatcher, with the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Hey guys, I've been listening to Manny Alvarez over here on the Wendover bench. He's been asking for spacing and movement on both sides of the floor. He's noticed that sometimes they put up quick shots on the offensive side, and they've been stagnant and not switching screens on the defensive side. Very vocal. He's trying to get a win here today, and he's been pretty adamant about it on both sides as this game gets physical, and shooting is a struggle on both sides. This is the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report, where registration is now open. Go to utahsummergames.org. Back to you guys.
Thank you. As you see the foul called there on Whitehorse after a couple of turnovers. Both teams with the turnover bug here early, though Whitehorse has been able to overcome it. But you've seen the stagnant offense that Nathan was talking about for Wendover, not able to get the ball inside against this zone defense. Now they nearly lose it again, but Hicks scoops it up, left-handed hook shot off the back iron. And Whitehorse comes away with the rebound.
Martin brings it up right side. Nice crossover out high, lays it up, no shot, come back the other way.
And the rebound there goes to Alvarez for the Wildcats. Still trailing by 7. She'll pull up deep from 3, in and out from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line. Heidi Clark gets the ball for the Raiders, who slows things down, setting up this Whitehorse offense.
Hannah to Heidi left side, little post jumper.
Too short from Benali on the 10-footer. And then Wendover throws it out of bounds, trying to go on the fast break. And another turnover.
8th Wendover turnover in this first quarter.
Wildcats already nearing that double-digit mark of turnovers here, just 6 minutes into this opening quarter. Now Heidi Clark looks to go, finds Hannah Clark on that left wing. Drive left into the paint, loses it, but picks it back up. Still 15 on the shot clock. Now this Wildcat defense forcing a tough shot. Clark can't get it to fall. And the foul's called in the backcourt. Millie Hicks draws the foul, scooping up the rebound. That'll be the first foul against Whitehorse here in the first quarter.
Hannah Clark's second personal foul.
And the second foul on Whitehorse as well, as we get a timeout. We'll take a Zions Bank timeout as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Wendy Mesa Studios in Paintage is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. Wendover with the ball coming out of the timeout as they trail 11-4. And the three-pointer is short. A foul on the rebound, though, against Whitehorse, so Wendover will hold on to the possession here. Baseline under their own basket as Phoenix Dubois checks back into the game for the Wildcats.
Wildcats with that high stack, able to get it in. A good shot from the three, off the mark.
Now looking to run is Whitehorse. Out too far in front, though, of Kiara Martin on the fast break. The leading scorer for the Whitehorse girls, scoreless so far. It's been the Heidi Clark show with 6 points to lead the way for Whitehorse. Now you've got Wendover still stuck at that 4-point mark, looking for an answer, trailing by 7. They'll swing around the perimeter and lose the ball at the free throw line. And it's Heidi Clark once again getting out on the fast break. The right-handed scoop shot is up and in for Lamaya Ben Ali. She now has 4 points.
Great job moving the ball quick up the floor. Whitehorse Raiders are good at getting up the floor quick.
They waste no time when they force a turnover or get a rebound. You see another three-pointer short by Alvarez. Those scooped up by Bateman for the Wildcats. And a block shot as Alvarez tried to get down low, and a steal on the other end from Carly Robles, and a timeout by Wendover.
Oh. Sorry. The player threw the ball officially. Wasn't looking, hit him right in the head.
And we'll take a Zions Bank timeout. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit BryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
Welcome back in from the Zions Bank timeout for big time banking with a home team feel. Zions Bank is for you. Wendover with the ball, trailing by 9, about a 2-second difference between the shot and game clock here in the first quarter. Swing the ball around, Alvarez top of the key. Now finds the left corner three. That one will fall from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line as Davey Bateman gets the first triple of the game to fall. Much needed bucket there for Wendover to cut that deficit down to 6. Heidi Clark with the yo-yo dribble, holding for one final shot for Whitehorse.
7 seconds. Oh, through the hands of Martin.
Through the hands of Martin there.
Let the time run out back court.
Did a good job wasting as much time as she could there. Just 1.9 seconds left for Wendover. We'll have the ball after the backcourt violation with Alvarez to inbound.
Martin showing some great basketball IQ there, just letting the clock run out until the defender got close.
Dubois down on the right block. Will get a shot off at the buzzer, and it'll drop. Phoenix Dubois had 4 first quarter points. It's Whitehorse 13, Wendover 9 after 1. We'll take a break and get back with the second quarter of this state championship basketball brought to you by Zions Bank on KSLSports.com.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. As we start the second quarter, Dallin Richards along with David Tedge. We've got Ozzie on the stats, Nathan Thatcher down on the sidelines with us here as Whitehorse has the 4-point lead after the first quarter with the ball.
You know, you got to feel good if you're Wendover keeping that lead to 4 here going into the second quarter.
Whitehorse gets the ball down on the block, but stripped away as
Carly Robles with that steal.
it's knocked out of bounds on the fast break. Wendover will hold on to possession, though. Now down on the block, the left-handed hook shot off the mark by Millie Hicks, too strong. Now Whitehorse slows things down with Heidi Clark, who had 7 first-quarter points to lead the way for the Raiders.
Benali resets.
Now Clark, left wing. Finds Heidi Clark once again, top of the key. Swinging around, trying to get the ball down low, but it's stolen again. Dubois with the great post defense, forcing the turnover for the Wildcats defense. Alvarez, right wing, finds a cutting down onto the block. The hook shot up and in for Davey Bateman. Bateman now has 6 points here, and it's a 2-point ball game, and another turnover for Whitehorse. It looks like Whitehorse is just a bit too rushed, trying to get the ball down court, not making the easy plays.
They were. The Wildcats come out in that 3-quarter court press and caused a little difficulty on that possession.
Caused their 11th turnover.
Turnover bug hitting both teams. Whitehorse already up to that 11 mark. Credit to the Wildcats defense forcing those tough plays. Now can Tyre take the lead here as they go down low on the block. A nice dump off pass. Dubois can't finish. And a block from behind on the putback from Hicks. And a foul going the other way as Whitehorse looks to run in transition. Let's play some trivia with some Fab Rats trivia. Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. As we'll get you some 1A girls records here. Who holds the girls' 1A record for points scored in a single game? So who holds the girls' 1A record for points scored in a single game? Email us your answer at uhsslive@gmail.com, and the first one to respond with the correct answer will win a free Fab Rats t-shirt.
Or some jerky, or a beanie, or we got all kinds of merch.
Ooh, can't beat the Fab Rats merch here up in the broadcast booth as Heidi Clark's too strong on the mid-range jumper. Well, Whitehorse is there with the offensive rebound.
Oh, just rips that out of her hand. Carly Robles with an excellent steal.
Wildcats get the ball down and stolen away. Wildcats were trying to get the ball on the block.
Oh, Clark, what a move! That's got to be a candidate for play of the game. Little fake pass, scooping underneath. Wow.
Hicks gets fouled after the offensive rebound. As Benali picks up the foul. Now we've got Wendover with the ball under their basket after the foul. Alvarez will inbound for the Wildcats. Looking for some help. Needs to get the ball in. Goes far corner. Catch and shoot. Too strong there from Montalvo. The putback can't fall either. The third opportunity there from Hernandez can't drop. Wildcats, or the Raiders rather, finally come away with a defensive rebound. Clark will waste no time to pull it from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line and knock it down. Kiara Martin's first points of the game.
That was from way back.
Almost Bryce Canyon.
Yeah.
Coming right back, too strong on that three-pointer was Leslie Montalvo. Another offensive rebound, though. Dubois can't get it. Gets her own miss again. Falling to the ground. Gets her third chance to fall. Now up to 6 points for Phoenix Dubois.
What a great third chance effort on that one by the Wildcats.
Kiara Martin gets the offensive rebound after the airballed three. Now they'll swing the left wing three is no good from Heidi Clark. Down on the court, we'll get a jump ball called. Possession will go to Wendover.
Alvarez, Montalvo, those are some names from the boys team a few years back in the state championship game.
And let's see what is happening down on the sidelines with our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report, Nate Thatcher.
Coach Joni Dixon, it's been more about staying calm and peaceful throughout these moments when they're not sticking to their brand of basketball, which is what she's been emphasizing, especially boxing out on the defensive end. You've seen that the Wendover Wildcats have been able to get a lot of second chance points, especially down low in the paint. She's told her girls time and time again, we need to box them out. And on the offensive side, stick to our brand of basketball, which is getting open looks, especially from deep from her two star players. Back to you guys in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thank you, Nathan. And Whitehorse holds on to that 5-point lead, but if you're Wendover, you have to feel great about keeping this game close and giving yourselves a chance as the second quarter rolls on. Whitehorse, though, with Heidi Clark, the step-back three off back iron. Dubois picks up the rebound for Wendover. Crossover dribble, going all the way into the paint. Too strong on the floater, those Dubois. Can't get the offensive rebound as she was the last one to touch it. Whitehorse will take the ball coming out of the Zions Bank timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Windy Mesa Studio on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with the home team field, Zions Bank is for you. As Whitehorse will have the ball coming out of the timeout with the 5-point lead. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first half. As a near turnover is saved by Martin and then turned over into the hands of Millie Hicks as she looks to go on the fast break for Wendover. Left-handed layup can't fall, but an offensive rebound is corralled by the Wildcats. They swing back out to reset. Hicks left elbow drives in. Too strong on the floater. Loose ball again. Alvarez the first to the court for Wendover to scoop it up.
Whew, that was chaotic.
They slow things down. Now just 10 on the shot clock with Hicks at the free throw line. Trying to find Dubois. She gets it off the front of the rim, gets her own miss, and put up and in again. Phoenix Dubois has 8 points now, 4 points in each quarter. Whitehorse wastes no time getting down low. A blocking foul and one for Kiara Martin. Now with 5 points here in the second quarter, looking to add to it with one from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Legacy Ace Hardware is at 159 North Main in Panguitch.
Boy, that was close. That could have went either way as she slid in there. I think just getting there a little bit late. Looked like she was squared up well, but no whistle in Dubois' favor.
As Martin hits from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, extending that lead up to 6 now for Whitehorse. 2 minutes left in this opening half. Wendover thinks about the three with Montalvo. Instead, swings back to Alvarez right wing. Down to Dubois right block. And a foul is called as Hicks loses the ball. But the foul called first against Whitehorse.
Whitehorse foul number 23, Lamaya Benali, her second personal, second team.
Alvarez to inbound for the Wildcats. And it's thrown all the way out to the front court, or the three-point line with Montalvo. Nearly stolen. Now bodies flying on the court. Hicks scoops it away, though, for...
Switch pivot.
May have gotten away with that travel there, but the missed shot into the hands of Heidi Clark. As she draws the foul and will head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for Whitehorse.
Wendover foul number 12, Kennedy, number 14 foul.
As Heidi Clark hits that first free throw from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Her first point of the second quarter after a 7-point first quarter. One of two Raiders to average double digits in scoring on the season, just over 12 points a game. Goes 2 for 2. Alvarez brings it up for the Wildcats. Now down to Hicks, middle of the paint, kicks back out, right wing three, too strong from Bateman. Another offensive rebound, though, for Wendover. Nice pick and roll with Hicks, and she gets the contested layup to fall. Millie Hicks' first points of the game.
Dubois doesn't give up. When the ball's up in the air, she's going after the ball for the rebound.
Great hands, too. I mean, just able to catch it, pick it right out of the air.
Now Martin with the save down the baseline, slows things back down, kicking out to Lamia Benali. Now Heidi Clark, top of the key, will go left to the paint, left-handed layup, too strong. The offensive putback, though, up and in for the Raiders. As Begay gets her first points of the game for Whitehorse, now up by 8. About a second difference between shot and game clock as the turnover into the hands of Heidi Clark looking to run. Contested layup up and in for Benali.
Well, that's one of the strengths of the Raiders is they can get up the floor quick. You've got to get back on defense.
And a jump ball is called, and it'll be a turnover with the possession arrow in favor of Whitehorse. As once again, the turnovers being an issue for Wendover here in this first half, allowing the Raiders to get out in the fast break where they thrive. And all of a sudden back up to a 10-point lead. You can hold for one final shot here with 12 seconds left in the first half. Heidi Clark will dribble the ball now, 5. Start to go with 3 and go left. Pull-up floater off the back iron. So 27-17 will be the score at the break as we will come back with the Southern Utah halftime report. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Penguich for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
Welcome to the SUU halftime report as Whitehorse has the 27-17 lead over Wendover. Wendover doing a good job keeping the game close. The Whitehorse pulled away there at the end with those fast break points coming off turnovers.
Yeah, the Raiders are just so tough in transition, and really a big part of the game too, those turnovers.
Now you've got 10 steals in that first half for Whitehorse as they've been able to get on the fast break, get those easy points. They were led by Heidi Clark with 9 points. Kiara Martin added 6 points there in that first half as well. And then for the Wildcats, they were led Phoenix Dubois had 8 points as well, and they've done a good job getting the ball down low when they haven't turned the ball over.
How about Heidi Clark, 9 points here in the first half, and Kiara Martin adding 6. And then some others there, Hannah Clark with 4, and Lamia Benali with 6.
So balanced scoring there for the Raiders, as this was your SU halftime report. As SU is where you store. Check them out at suu.edu.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West, or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome and the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguich City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguich Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguich City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family. Where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus. It's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit bryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warm you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. As we start the second half, Whitehorse has the 10-point lead over Wendover. Here's we get set for second half play. It was the turnovers for Wendover there in the first half that allowed the Raiders to get out to that 10-point.
Elizabeth, I'm muted. Did we have anybody reply on Fabreth? I'm muted.
Here in the third quarter, trailing by 10, as the inbound pass goes in and out of the hands of Millie Hicks. So a turnover out the gate for Wendover. Not the start they were looking for here to start the second half.
That'll be their 15th turnover total.
Whitehorse wasting no time getting the ball to Clark on the right block as she backs out to the corner. Heidi Clark now over to Kiara Martin, right corner three, too strong. Out of bounds on the rebound, last touched by Whitehorse. So the turnover doesn't turn into points for Whitehorse. Wendover will get a second chance here for the first points of the third quarter. Natalie Alvarez runs point here for the Wildcats. Cross court over to Bateman. Now down low to Hicks, left-handed layup through the double team. Nice move there from Millie Hicks. She now has 4 points.
Hicks does a good job with her footwork and kind of those little hook scoop shots in the low block.
Whitehorse now looking for an answer as they find Heidi Clark left wing. Moving the ball to the free throw line, jumper. Nice jumper there for Alyssa Elsosi, her first points of the game. Sosi wasted no time when she caught the ball from the free throw line.
That was a tough shot.
A deep three is way short there from Bateman. Ball into the hands of the Raiders as they look to run with Benali. Coast to coast, now Kiara Martin, left corner, swings back out to the top of the key. Heidi Clark. Right wing three, too strong. Kiara Martin there, though, for the rebound for the Raiders. Now open under the basket on the floater is too strong from Hannah Clark. And Wendover comes away with the ball. Bateman looking to run. Bateman spins into the paint, dump off pass to Alvarez, and a nice lefty layup for Natalie Alvarez. Her first point since the first quarter. She now has 4, and it's an 8-point game.
You want the turnovers to be within 8. You know, that's the Wildcats have to like their opportunities here.
Now the zone defense causing some problems for Whitehorse on offense. Down to 12 on the shot clock. They get the ball inside to Benali. She backs it back out with 7. Heidi Clark open top of the key 3. Off back iron. Put back though, a foul is called and will send Alyssa Elsosi to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for a pair.
Leslie Montalvo, she had the box out on that, but then didn't go for the ball, so she held her position, but she goes for that ball, she gets that rebound.
Instead, Alyssa Elsosi to the charity stripe. Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line at 159 North Main Street in Penguin. And as we get a substitution, Carly Robles checks into the game for Wendover. Montalvo will head to the bench. One more. Off the side iron as Millie Hicks gets the rebound for Wendover. Going on the fast break. Alvarez can't get the tough layup to go. The put back up and in plus the harm for Millie Hicks. Now it's 4 points here in the third quarter.
Great job by the Wildcats running the floor. And Hicks with that great body control under the basket gets the bucket and the foul.
Wendover to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for a three-point play the old-fashioned way with Millie Hicks. Too strong on the free throw, though, and the rebound goes to Kayla Mitchell for Whitehorse. Looking to run nice pick and roll there. The layup up and in for Benali on the fast break. Whitehorse wastes no time to get the ball back under the basket.
8 points for Benali.
Short on the left corner three, and a travel on the offensive rebound as Hicks fell to the court. Let's go down to the sideline with the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report with Nate Thatcher.
You're right. Hey guys, I've got the next Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report. Wrestling is March 21st through 22nd with high school basketball scheduled for May 29th through the 31st. At halftime, Phoenix Dubois was checking in with a physical trainer near their bench, and it was on her left hand. You can notice some white tape. She was saying that she was having discomfort moving all of her fingers, and so it seemed that they taped the entire hand to keep it stable. But if you've been able to notice that she's been guarding down low in the post, even when that hand is the nearest hand to block or to use for defensive purposes, she's switching to her right hand because she doesn't want to avoid getting it into more contact. And it seems to be somewhat limp at times, so we'll have to check in and see how that goes moving forward. Back to you guys.
As we get a Zions Bank timeout called by Whitehorse. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital, TeamHive.live, and KTTA 8.1.
Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. 3 on the shot clock as Whitehorse gets the free throw jumper, but it's too strong from Benali. And Wendover takes over with Alvarez looking to run. Up to Hicks on the left block. Throws it back out. Dubois tries to chase it down and does before the backcourt violation. And she hits the floor, but Bateman's open for 3 off the top of the backboard into the hands of Hannah Clark as she looks to run. And a foul from behind as she hits the deck hard. I believe they'll get Carly Robles from behind on the reach-in. And it'll be Whitehorse ball, sideline out of bounds. The second on Robles here for Wendover. It's now Heidi Clark. It's it into Benali. Now they swing back out. Kiara Clark on the right-handed floater through the lane. A tough shot for Kiara Martin.
Kiara Martin's just so tough on those drives. Great body control, great touch on the ball. Just an amazing player.
As they give Wendover the timeout, we'll take a Zions Bank timeout as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Penguich for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Coming back from the Zions Bank timeout for game-winning banking with the home team field. Zions Bank is for you. Wendover turns the ball over coming out of that timeout as they trail by 10. Whitehorse moving the ball around. Now get the ball down to Mitchell. into the middle of the paint, wide left on the mid-range jumper, into the hands of Carly Robles for Wendover. Up to Alvarez, looking to run. Dump off pass to Bateman. She loses it, but controls it back up. And a foul is called as she tries to escape the triple team. Looks like they got Heidi Clark with the foul. It's just her first foul of the game, so no foul trouble yet for the Raider. Alvarez looking for help on the inbounds. Finally gets it in. Right corner three. Off front iron from Robles. Rebound is kicked around and down on the court. We'll get a jump ball call. Possession will go to Whitehorse. Whitehorse with the 10-point lead. It'll be Hannah Clark to bring the ball up. In the first game today, Wayne beat Bryce Valley 58-34, and they await the winner of this one tomorrow in the quarterfinal. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll stay here with Whitehorse here on the girls' side of the bracket.
That's Tabby Bateman's third foul.
Tabby Bateman gets her third foul as she has to head to the bench. So some foul trouble to look at for Wendover. As Dubois also heads to the bench for a breather as they trail by 10, just under 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. As Kiara Martin takes a tough right-handed floater, it's no good. Benali's putback is no good as well. Mitchell comes away with another offensive rebound for Whitehorse. Now Heidi Clark slows things down, 12 on the shot clock. As we wind down this shot clock here, Kiara Martin needs to get going with 5. She'll cross over left, get to the free throw line floater off the back iron, and the rebound controlled by Wendover. As Alvarez looks to run, we're going to re-ask our Fab Rats trivia question here today. You can email the answer to uhsslive@gmail.com, and it is, who holds the girls 1A record for points scored in a single game? And who holds the 1A girls record for points in a single game? You can email us your answer to win some Fab Rats merch here from the broadcast booth. As a foul is called on the floor, not on the shot, so no free throws for Whitehorse as they still lead by 10. Heidi Clark to inbound for Whitehorse. She gets it into Hannah Clark. Now back to Heidi. Down low to Mitchell. The nice put in off the block for Kayla Mitchell. 12-point lead now for Whitehorse, approaching a minute to play here in the third quarter. Alvarez pulls up from deep outside the three-point line. Air ball's out of bounds, so Whitehorse with the ball again. We can add to that 12-point lead. As Whitehorse brings the ball up with Lamia Benali. About a 20-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kiara Martin nearly gets her defender to fall, but slows it back down. Now Hannah Clark driving baseline, dumps off to Mitchell. Can't get the end one to go, but she'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Kayla Mitchell has 2 points here in the third quarter. Looking to get 2 more from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 2 strong on the first as Wendover sends in a hockey line change with 5 new players. 5 on, 5 out. Don't see that too often in basketball, but get a whole new lineup for the Wildcats as they trail by 12. There will be no more shot clock after the second free throw from Mitchell. So the second one goes in, and it's a 13-point lead
Raiders come out in the full court trap. Sorry.
No, you're good. The Wildcats looking to get some points on the board before the end of this third quarter, but can't as they throw it away. That full court press, the trap for Whitehorse forces yet another turnover for the Wildcats. As it'll be Heidi Clark to inbound in front of the Whitehorse bench. And a travel on the inbound. Back-to-back turnovers. No shot clock, but Whitehorse staying in that full court trap. Double teamed immediately with no dribble again. Having trouble getting past half court. And they can't before the 10-second violation. This full court trap really causing some havoc for this Wildcats team.
Well, you can just feel that intensity as you know that's getting close to 10, can't you?
And that causes the 20th Wendover turnover.
9.3 left here in the third quarter. The inbound goes in and all the way to the basket. Fouled on the layup attempt is Hannah Clark, so she'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for a pair with just under 5 seconds left in this third quarter. Foul against Eliza Gonzalez for Wendover. As Hannah Clark is too strong on the first. Hannah Clark had 4 points in the first half, still scoreless here in this third quarter, but gets the second free throw to go. Now, once again, Wendover having problems getting past half court, and they won't before the time expires. So after three, Whitehorse has the 14-point lead. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by Farnborough Financial Services. Chad Lehman on KTTA 8.1.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
Do you like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguich City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguich Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguich City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success. Windy Mesa Studios in Penguich is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Welcome back inside the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warranty can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust, as Wendover starts the fourth quarter with the ball, trailing by 14 to Whitehorse. Alvarez at the top of the key, swings to the far corner. Deep two-point shot is up and in for Leslie Montalvo, her first points of the game. And it's back to a 12-point deficit for Wendover.
Coach Alvarez pulling those five out, I think, just to give them a break, make sure they don't pick up any fouls and get in foul trouble. Paid off.
Kiara Martin driving baseline, contested layup, and one plus the harm. Kiara Martin now up to double digits with 10 points, the first player today. You can add one more from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Legacy Ace Hardware at 159 North Main in Penguich. And that last layup there from Martin, tough finish through traffic. She's done that time and time again today. And she gets the free throw to drop as well.
When she gets the ball, she heads to the basket. There's no stopping her.
Alvarez with the ball for Wendover. She takes the screen right, now swings back left over to Robles. Cross court to Montalvo. I'm trying to get the ball down to Hicks at the free throw line now. Dubois. Back to Alvarez. Hicks down left block, spins right, hook shot up and in for Millie Hicks with 8 points.
She's shown some of those great pivot hook kind of moves and does it consistently.
Heidi Clark goes into the basket but can't get the layup to go, and fast break on the other end. Millie Hicks is there for the putback plus the harm. Millie Hicks, right place, right time, now up to 10 points to lead the way for the Wildcats. Will be at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for one more.
She has an opportunity here to cut that lead down to 10 as the Wildcats battle back, try to get into this game with 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go in regulation.
And that last bucket gave Millie Hicks a double-double.
And a quick 5 points here in the fourth quarter as Kiara Martin goes all the way into the paint, scoops past Dubois but can't get the layup to go, and then Dubois sends the putback back. But the floater up and in for for the Raiders with Hannah Clark. She has 7 points for the Raiders as Alvarez is trapped on the right wing. Really losing the ball, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession will go to Whitehorse and another Wendover turnover. A 12-point lead here for the Raiders, but the Wildcats keeping the game within striking distance. Just need to find a way to go on one more run to get that lead back down to single digits. Hannah Clark, though, goes coast to coast and gets the left-handed scoop shot to fall. She has 4 quick fourth-quarter points. Hicks at the top of the key, drives right, left-handed floater, too strong, gets her own miss, and kicks out to Alvarez. Now Bateman, the right corner three, isn't too strong, and Kiara Martin comes away with it for Whitehorse as she looks to go coast to coast. Euro steps through the traffic and in for the layup. Kiara Martin, 5 fourth-quarter points to get her total to 13. As the timeout is called by Wendover, we'll take a Zions Bank timeout as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Welcome back. This is your State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game as Kiara Martin goes coast to coast with the Euro step through the traffic for the layup. And she's been one of the leaders for Whitehorse. State Bank of Southern Utah, where local decisions produce better results. Kiara Martin had the nice play there. 5 fourth-quarter points. She's up to 13 points for the game to lead the Raiders. And, David, it's been what she's done all game. She gets the ball. No matter where she starts with the ball, she finds a way to get to the basket.
She does. She's quick off the dribble. Great footwork. You can tell she's played a lot of basketball, and you can tell she's watched a lot of basketball.
The leading scorer on the season for Whitehorse, just under 17 points a game for the sophomore. As Wendover has the ball, trailing by 16, 5.5 to play now, fourth quarter. Bateman shuffles her feet there, and it's a travel. Just picked up her dribble too early in the Whitehorse trap. Got her stuck in the corner, unable to get out. Hannah Clark will bring the ball up for Whitehorse. As a travel by Kayla Mitchell. Let's send it down to Nate Thatcher for our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Hey guys, welcome to another Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. The opening ceremony presented by State Bank of Southern Utah's Friday, June 6th, and it will feature the largest fireworks show in Summer Games history. Listening to the Whitehorse bench in that last timeout, they're going to look to change the pace multiple times in their offensive possessions. As you can see, they're moving quickly in transition, but allowing things to set up in the half court. Let's see how things move in these last 5 minutes or so in the fourth quarter. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Nate. As you got a Bryce Canyon City three-pointer from Natalie Alvarez. Bryce Canyon City, the city of hoodoos. As a foul is called, and we'll see if it was a charge or a block. The officials will discuss.
One called the block and one called the charge.
Like Coach Craven? Block charge. Mm-hmm.
And the block wins, so...
Boy, it looked like she was set on that one.
It did look set, and I give her fourth foul, so Coach Alvarez isn't very happy with that one.
Yeah, fourth foul there for Bateman. We'll leave the ball with Whitehorse. Kiara Martin just off the right wing. Now Hannah Clark. Looks to go right. Now we'll back out and go back with the hesitation. Floater is blocked there by Hicks. Nearly throws it away, but can get up to Alvarez looking to run on the fast break. Loses it out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Whitehorse. Wendover will hold on to possession. Natalie Alvarez to inbound. 7 points on the game. And throws it into the hands of Hannah Clark for the Raiders. On the fast break is fouled, plus the harm and one. As Millie Hicks tried to get back on defense. Hannah Clark will head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for one more. She has 6 fourth quarter points, 11 on the game. And every time it feels like Wendover's able to go on a run to try to get back in this game, Whitehorse has had an answer and gotten out on the fast break as the free throw hits back iron. Hicks now looking to get the ball up court. Does now. Alvarez right corners, takes a step inside the three-point line, can't get the mid-range jumper to fall. And Hannah Clark gets it up to Kiara Martin on the fast break, is pushed from behind, and a foul called. Kiara Martin will head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. We'll see if they give this one more than just a regular foul. The push from behind, but they'll just give the push. 2 free throws for Kiara Martin.
Her out.
A.B. Bateman's day is done. Phoenix DuBois will check back into the game. Had those 8 points in the first half, but has been scoreless since. As our sideline reporter Nate Thatcher reported earlier, got that left hand taped at the break. Hasn't been able to get into an offensive rhythm the second half. Martin, though, on the other side, in quite the rhythm, now has 6 fourth quarter points. He's leading the way with 14 points.
We got a Fab Rats winner online, Dallin.
Kiana Livingston got the Fab Rats trivia answer with Leslie Luna for Wendover. Had 55 points in 2021.
Alicia Hernandez with the basket on that one.
Alicia Hernandez gets the basket to send us to a Zions Bank timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Car Show and Fly In on 1aball.com.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family, where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. As Whitehorse is pulled away with the 15-point lead, 3:44 to play in the fourth quarter of this 1A state championship game between Whitehorse and Wendover. Whitehorse with the ball. and the lead as it goes into Kiara Martin. And just a reminder for our Fab Rats trivia winners, stop by the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth in the Sevier Valley Center to pick up your Fab Rats merchandise. As Whitehorse goes for the three, and it's short there from Benali. The rebound to Wendover. As Alvarez looks to run, splits the double team, can't get the scoop to follow. Out of bounds, though, Whitehorse couldn't control the rebound.
You know, that was Millie Hicks' 14th rebound. She's had a phenomenal game for the Wendover.
Double-double for Hicks as the inbound goes to her and gets the left-handed shot to go in through the contact. Right on cue, Millie Hicks.
That was a tough shot to get that to go through. You know, a lot of players will feel that contact and then just kind of flip it up, but she just follows through with it, knowing that if she powers through, she can get that basket, and she does.
Millie Hicks at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for one more. Too strong. Kiara Martin comes away with the rebound for Whitehorse. Whitehorse getting up in a hurry. An air ball on the floater there for Whitehorse with Hernandez. And a foul is called on the other end. This one against Whitehorse. Wendover will keep possession here.
I think that's going to go against Kalea Nakai.
Kalea
It was
Nakai.
inadvertent. She's on the floor and the player just kind of trips over, but you're impeding another player. So
As Dubois airballs the right corner three and out of bounds. Whitehorse will take over possession. Still up by 13 now, under 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. The winner of this one will take on Wayne tomorrow here in the SVC as Kiara Martin goes coast to coast. Can't get the scoop shot. And
hey, sorry, down. You know, you talk about that matchup tomorrow. That's going to be a good game.
We'll have two of the top scorers. A.J. Van Dyke for Wayne, the leading scorer in 1A, and Kiara Martin not far behind her, just under 17 points per game. Should be a fun matchup between those two tomorrow if this score holds. Deep two-pointer is short by Hernandez as the rebound is won by Whitehorse but stolen. Alvarez's 15-foot floater no good. Millie Hicks is there for another offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go. And now Kiara Martin out on the fast break. Will hand off for the layup. Too strong there from Nakai. And a jump ball is called. Possession will stay here with Whitehorse. Heidi Clark to inbound. Just over 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Whitehorse with the ball to Nakai. Now back to Clark, left wing. She looks to step back three from the corner. It is short. The rebound is chased by Millie Hicks. Picking up another rebound as Alvarez looks to run. Up court, give and go. Now Alvarez will back out to the right corner three off the front iron. Put back from Hernandez is blocked. And looking to go out on the fast break is Whitehorse. And a hard foul will send Whitehorse and Nakai to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for two. Kalea Nakai getting in here in the fourth quarter. We'll get two free throws from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Yo-yo dribbles. And off back iron on the first. We'll have a chance for one more.
So stick around after the game today for that Larry H. Miller player of the game and the Ruby Lynn post-game report coming up after this. The next matchup, who do we have?
The next matchup after this one on the girls' side will be Rich and Monticello. As the free throw goes out of bounds, it'll be Wendover ball. The Rebels and Buckaroos coming up next after this one.
Whitehorse substitution 22, El Sosi.
As El Sosi checks back into the game for the Raiders. Wendover looking to go, something going. Alvarez right corner three, in and out. out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch, though, by Wendover. Whitehorse in control of this one as they've been able to empty their bench here for the final minute 28. As Malia Sam checks into the game, Lamia Benali will head to the bench. Wendover comes out now in a full court trap as it's broken by Whitehorse, but thrown out of bounds, trying to get a dump-off pass, and a turnover for the Raiders gives the Wildcats the ball back.
Just one pass too many.
Alvarez with the ball now for Wendover. Crossover dribble, cross court now to Robles. Hicks tries a left wing three, in and out. The rebound controlled by Whitehorse and Maria Yellowman. As she falls out of bounds, no foul call, so another turnover for Whitehorse.
I think there's a little bit of bump there. Hey, you got to have those little bumps. Try to get away with them, especially when their toes are on the line. Just telling you.
Use that sideline as an extra defender there. As Dubois' 15-foot floater is up and in for her first second half points. She's
Good
now in
look.
double digits with
Good
10.
look from Millie Hicks.
And the inbound is stolen. But before the inbound, the ref officials are going to give Whitehorse a Zions Bank timeout. This is 1A State Championship basketball, brought to you by Hardware and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus, it's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are. Zions Bank is for you, as it's been a pretty defensive battle. Both teams forcing a lot of turnovers here, 44 combined turnovers in this one, and it's because of the full court traps both defenses have played throughout this game. As Whitehorse has the ball, looking to break the Wendover trap as they lead by 11. A steal by Robles as she looks for some help on the fast break. Stolen once again by Whitehorse, who just throws it into the hands of Millie Hicks. Now Alvarez, left wing three, book it. Natalie Alvarez from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line. She's hit two now here in the fourth quarter.
That was a tough shot pulling up off the dribble.
Whitehorse struggling once again to get the ball up court. And won't before the 10-second call, so another turnover. Just 5.7 seconds left, though, in the ball game. Wendover can get one more shot up here. They trail by 8. Inbound goes to Dubois. Right-handed scoop shot is short, and it goes out of bounds with 1.6 seconds left. It'll stay with Wendover. 1.6 seconds with Dubois to inbound under Wendover's own basket. Goes out to Alvarez, right wing three, short. Well, Whitehorse holds on for the win as they'll advance to face off